Why am I trying to maintain a credit score? I'm killing myself at a job 70 hours a week so I can pay off these fucking credit cards so that I don't have a bad credit score so that I'm worthy in the United States of America to be a human being. Fuck that shit. I went through all of my credit card statements and I realized I've literally paid them more than this balance. Peace out, motherfuckers. You're not getting another dollar from me. You've gotten your money. Hey, badass. Welcome to Keepin' It Real, the podcast where we ditch the nonsense, say it like it is, and redefine what it means to feel good in your body and your life. I'm Misty Tripoli, creator of the Groove Method, and I'm here to help you move, dance, and live authentically and unapologetically. So if you're ready to break free from the societal expectations, embrace your truth, and find your own unique groove, you are in the right place. So let's keep it real, let's keep it wild, and let's keep it moving. All right, so episode 3, Keeping It Real. This is the story of coming out of the fucking darkness and into the light. So episode 3. So if you're still with me, like I said, you better be fucking following me. Yeah, you listening? You follow, bitches. Okay? All right. So where are we? Smoking weed. So I have this experience with my boyfriend. Smoke weed for the first time. Boom. Inner eye fucking explodes. And I'm like, yeah, no. I didn't agree to any of this. I didn't create any of these systems. I'm just following other people's bullshit. Like what the American dream is, what the government says, and what I'm supposed to believe about the government and politics and all of this, and why I'm leaned this way and not this way. And why then, what I believe about God. What is God? Oh my God, how is this created? How is this even possible? Holy shit, there must be some magical creator out there making this shit happen. What? Yeah. No, it just gets the layers and layers of what the fuck just kept happening. And it was awesome. And one of the first what the fucks was this. Why am I trying to maintain a credit score? I'm killing myself at a job 70 hours a week so I can pay off these fucking credit cards so that I don't have a bad credit score so that I'm worthy in the United States of America to be a human being. I was like, what? Like I said, all of it just came crumbling down. Just didn't hold up any weight anymore. I was like, I'm not a fucking credit score. I went through all of my credit card statements and I realized I've literally paid them more than this balance. Peace out, motherfuckers. You're not getting another dollar from me. You've gotten your money. So I was just like, I'm done with that. I don't care. I was living in an apartment in Beverly Hills that was costing me $2,000 a month. I was driving a Volvo that was costing me $600, $700, $800 a month. Like to live in Beverly Hills with all of my credit cards, it was $6,000 a month. And I was like, shoot me. I was literally working to live just to sustain my fucking life. Like that was it. And I was like, no more. And I was like, someone owns my time. Like I work 60 to 70 hours a week for someone to build their business. They pay me a decent salary. He's very kind to me. I have a great, I'm not saying my workplace was awful or anything. I was blessed. Like I had free reign to do whatever I wanted. I was a badass at my job. But I woke up to the fact that it was like, what if I spent 60 to 70 hours a week on myself? What if I made that investment into myself? I'm making it into someone else and they're making fucking bazillions of dollars. And I'm making penance. Like, no more. And the thought of going to work made me sick because I realized I didn't own my time. Someone else owned my time. So after about a week, and this was after a week of literally like trying to get up and go to work and just like, I couldn't, like for a couple of days, I couldn't talk. I couldn't go out of my house. I'm like, I'm sorry. I found subs for all of my classes and I just managed from home for a couple of weeks. And I was just like, I need to sit with all of this shit. Like, and then when I knew I had to go back to work and I was like, okay, what am I going to do? And I knew I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I can't. The thought of it made me nauseous. I was like, to sit in an office and click and do fucking spreadsheet and payroll. I'm a dancer. I'm an artist. I'm a fucking amazing human. That is not what I was born to do. I'm sorry. Now, No. So the next time I went into work, I walked into my office. A wave of nausea came over me. And I was like, yep, nope, not going to do it. And I turned around, walked right into the owner's office. And I liked this guy. We had a great relationship. He really respected me. Like I said, it was great. Like, he was always like, Misty, you just do what you do. Do it because I trust you. I will get out of your way. I trust what you're doing. And so I always had autonomy in my job, which was awesome. And he paid me well and was always very appreciative and wonderful. I really thank him. His name was Bruce, and he owned Bodies in Motion. And I don't know if he was a great boss for everyone, but he was for me because he trusted me and let me spread my wings and fly, which was a smart move because I built one of the best fucking fitness programs in Los Angeles at the time. I don't know what the fuck's going on there now, nor do I care. But back then, I was the shit. And I just said, hey, listen, Bruce, thank you, man. Really, thank you. I've worked for him for 15 years. And I just said, I'm sorry, but I can't do this one more day. I can't. And he was like, well, what would it take for you to stay? And I was like, and as I'm thinking, he goes, I'll double your salary. That's a lot of money. And I was like, yeah, no. And I was so clear in that moment. I was so clear that I would rather eat out of a trash can and live on the street than have anyone or be accountable to anyone or have anyone else own my time. I knew that I needed to devote my entire time and attention to my inner me. I needed to learn who the fuck I was. That was critical. In my head, I was saying, you could offer me $1 million and I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't do it. Like I said, I like my job. I was good at it, but it wasn't what I was born to do. I was more than that. And so now we're about 2.5, 3 weeks into the first time I smoked marijuana. And what I started to do now with my time, because now I was just like smoking and dancing. I was just like, what is happening? And so my whole day within a couple of weeks went from that life of fucking the grind, getting up at 6, working all day, exercising 4 to 5 hours, teaching several classes, vomiting, throwing up. Like, that was my day. It went from that within 2 weeks. I was meditating 6 hours a day, dancing like 3 hours a day. My meditation sessions could last literally from 4 to 6 hours. And then I would find some time to go to a studio, smoke out, and dance my fucking ass off in literally a matter of a couple of weeks. It was fascinating. I would get up in the morning and I would make at that point, I didn't drink coffee, I drank tea, and I would make this amazing tea concoction. And I would set up this elaborate station. I had this big green chair, this big, beautiful velvet chair. And I had a little table and I had all my books, and I started to be a fucking crackhead for the mind. And a book that really changed, really punched me sideways was The Science of Mind. I devoured that book. I was like, what? Like, what we speak, what we think, what we say, we speak our world into existence. Like, we have the magic wand. Like, oh my God, like, we actually are so powerful. It's stupid. And I really connected with it. I devoured that every day. I would just read a page or two and I would sit with hours of just letting those pages sink in and what it meant and what the reality of what was for me, and feeling my own power and my own essence and asking myself big questions like, what is this? How is this possible? Like, what the fuck is a human body? Like, how breathing, like digesting food, how every single cell in your body is its own fucking universe. And they all communicate and work together in this, I connected with all of that. And this time it was and what was interesting is literally waking up one day going, when was the last time I threw up? Bulimia literally just left. It disappeared, gone. Something I did every fucking day for 16 years. It was my religion, disappeared, completely gone. I haven't thrown up since that day. Fucking mind-bending. So that was episode 3. You want more? Go to episode 4. We'll continue the story. But you better be following me because there's more to come. Just keeping it real. I'm Misty Tripoli and the Poolside Podcast. All right, fierce ones, that's a wrap for today. Thanks for keeping it real and grooving with me. If you're loving this vibe, be sure to subscribe, share, and leave a review so that we can keep this movement alive. Remember, this journey is all about you. You owning your own truth, trusting your instincts, and living boldly. Stay true, stay wild, and most importantly, keep being unapologetically you. So until next time, let's keep it real.